started. I mean, we're very familiar with Two-Face and Annie's relationship and all of that, but what happened was Two-Face announced that he and his wife, Annie Macaulay, are getting divorced. So he posted on his story, on his Instagram story, and he says, well, this thing I have to say is short, but also long. I and Annie Macaulay have been separated for a while now, and I've recently filed for divorce. I would grant a press release soon to say my story. And then he went on to say peace, love, and all of that. So that garnered lots of reactions on social media first. And then he came back on his Instagram story to say, my account has been hacked. And my team and I are trying to, you know, recover it and all of that. That came. So many people were happy that, thank God. Or even me, I heaved the sigh of relief that, this thing be like, you know. But I still felt like there's something we don't know, you know. And then he came back with a video. I'm going to put up the video on Facebook. He came back with a video. Yes, that particular video on Facebook now. He came back on with a video saying that it was the one that said what he said, that his account was not hacked.
Do we have the audio for that?
Yes, we have the audio for that. And then that generated lots of reactions on social media. Ife Aguru came with a comment. Toke Makinwa started
It was
blasting.
Toke that I saw. I didn't even see Ife
it was
Aguru's.
Ife that first reacted. And then
other people
started. Ruth Kadiri, Chloe.
Women, no men. Men were not talking.
Men were responding to what the women were saying. That the women were being one-sided. And
yes, there's a particular guy that also responded on X, Sir Dixon. Even Tosin Silverdam also made a video.
Yes, he made a video
out of it and all of that. So
that,
people started, you know, reacting to this, and they were emphasizing on the fact that he used Annie Macaulay in the initial posts.
When you're divorcing someone, you've accepted that they're not taking your name anymore.
Yes, so people were like, that means it has gone far for him to, I mean, just type Annie Macaulay like
Annie
that.
Macaulay, her maiden name, right?
Yes, and just like you said, they've been separated for a while, and now they're filing for divorce.
Let's listen to...
Two-Face and Annie, right?
Yes.
So every relationship has their different thing going. But I would say every relationship has their the one thing that is never going to change is the fact that every relationship is always going to have their ups and downs, and then love and trust should keep you. The truth is, the way love is there, it becomes a choice afterwards. If you've chosen to be committed to this person, you got to stay that way.
Now, by the grace of God, now. By the grace of God, that's the only secret I can say.
I think what comes to our mind, before we even, whenever we fight, we start our conversation like he always starts. I'm very upset with you. I will never ever leave you, but blah, blah, blah. And I do the same thing too. I love you. I will never leave you, but blah, 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 and we'll fight. Bottom line is, no matter how much we fight, when I mean fight, I don't mean physical fight, verbal, quarrel. We know that we're going to sleep in the same bed that night. So God, let's go. Relationship has their different. We know that we're going to sleep in the same bed that night. So God, let's go.
Yeah, so
you certainly
the
don't
first
come in peace.
audio that we listened to was an old video that surfaced online where they were talking about how they're not going to leave each other and all of that. How they settle their differences and all that. Well, the one we just listened to now is Two-Face saying that it was the one that posted what he posted and nobody hacked his account. Yeah. So that's how everything started. And of course, Toke Makinwa came out to say that it was insensitive of him to put out this information at this time, knowing what is going on, with them. She didn't say what, and that's what people are, eager to know right now. And just like Two-Face also said, that is going to grant a press release soon, or put out a press release soon with regards to his own story and all of that. So that means there's a lot going on that we do not know about. And Toke has also made us know that there's something that the world does not know that is just between them and maybe close people.
So she's Sabi?
She knows. With the kind of post she's been putting out, she knows. Because even there's a video she also posted with the kids and Tiwa Savage's son. I think Tiwa Savage was also in that video as well. Oh. So it looks like the kids are, being taken care of by them. I mean, I'm just saying that. I don't know if that's I'm just saying that because they were together having fun and it didn't look like they came for a visit or something. It looked like they were together for a while and all of that. So Toke has also come out to say a lot of things with regards to that, and she's been supported by some people, just like I said, like Chloe, Ruth Kadiri. They're even saying that they have lots of questions, but they want Annie to get well first. And that brings me to the post by one blog. She spoke about how Annie is in rehab and getting help. Now I know that you mentioned it earlier, mental or whatever, drugs or whatever, but watching the series Young Famous African.
You think that she's
I don't think it's only mental. As far as I am concerned, I don't think the rehab is just for maybe she's depressed or something. I think there is more to it, because looking at how she was reacting in that video, the way she moves, don't you think she was acting it?
No.
It was like the script that she was.
It was consistent.
It didn't look like acting to me, but I didn't think drugs when I saw it. Not until people started insinuating it online. Yeah. It looked off to me, like the way she was twitching.
Yeah, there's this movement.
So that's drugs weird. Now. Why would it not look drugs to you?
It didn't look, because I mean, it's Annie Idibia. I've never heard anything about her taking drugs. So the first thing that came to my mind was not, this one is acting like an addict. No, I didn't think that way, because it's Annie. I've never heard any news anywhere about Annie being involved in drugs and things like that. So it just didn't occur to me to think that. But it wasn't acting. I don't think Annie is that great of an actor to be able to just,
kill the role like that.
Yeah, do that. It seemed very real. But this is shocking, and I don't even know why it's shocking to me, because this is one relationship that has been topsy-turvy for like over a decade at least. We know that there's been a lot about Annie and Two-Face fighting. Annie fighting Two-Face because he's gone to see the other lady, and there's been all of it. And at the end of the day, I'm listening to this story and it's just heartbreaking, because it's obvious that Annie wanted this to work so much and she sacrificed so much for this to work. And the reality now is that it seems like this is over. And it would mean that all that work, all the sacrifice or whatever she put into it is done like that. And I don't know if she will be able to recover from that. It would seem like her entire life was around Two-Face and the relationship and proving to people that they can survive whatever turmoil comes their way. So I'm feeling sorry for her, because I don't know how this is going to turn out for her, and if she's going to ever be herself without Two-Face. Like, does she know who she is away from Two-Face?
She doesn't.